Nigri, ni, Mawanzo, Go is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man, Adam, called son, S-U-N. Mother Nature, Mother Earth. In the name of the true begotten Son, Matthew 1:23, Emmanuel, Imanuel, whose name means go with us. In the name of the true motherland, Nigritia, Nigriti, land of the gods. Kunta Kinte, Tower of Babel, man's first tongue, Ki Swahili. Amani Kutoka, you peace from above. How y'all doing? Good to see ya. Good to be here. Good to be back. One more time. Kiribucha Uzima. Kiribucha Uzima. D, Book of Life. Reading and coming from Agano, Jipya, Imanuel. The New Testament of Imanuel. Mark chapter 16. Now when the Sabbath was past, Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James, and Salome bought spices that they may come and anoint him. Very early in the morning, on the first day of the week, they came to the tomb when the sun had risen. And they said among themselves, who will roll away the stone from the door of the tomb for us? But when they looked up, they saw that the stone had been rolled away, for it was very large. And entering the tomb, they saw a young man clothed in a long robe, sitting on the right side, and they were alarmed. But he said to them, do not be alarmed. You seek Emmanuel of Nazareth, who was crucified. He is risen. He is not here. See the place where they laid him? But go to the deceit place and pay down that he is going before you into Galilee. Into Galilee. There you will see him as he said to you. So they went out quickly and fled from the tomb, for they trembled and were amazed, and they said nothing to anyone, for they were afraid. Now when he rose early on the first day of the week, he appeared first to Mary Magdalene, out of whom he had cast 7 demons. She went and told those who had been with him as they mourned and wept. And when they heard that he was alive and had been seen by her, they did not believe. After that, he appeared in another form to 2 of them as they walked and went into the country. And they went and told it to the rest, but they did not believe him either. Later, he appeared to the 11 as they sat at the table and rebuked their unbelief and hardness of heart, because they did not believe those who had seen him after he had risen. And he said to them, go into all the world and teach the gospel to every creature. He who believes and is baptized will be saved, but he who does not believe will be condemned. And those signs will follow those who believe. In my name, they will cast out demons. They will speak with new tongues. They will take up serpents. And if they drink anything deadly, it will by no means hurt them. They will lay hands on the sick and they will recover. So then, after Imanuel had spoken to them, he was received up into heaven and sat down at the right hand of God. And they went out and taught everywhere, the God working with them and confirming the word through the accompanying signs. Selah, Selah, Selah. Word. He said now when the Sabbath was past, very early on the morning, on the first day of the week, Sunday. I'm just saying, one more time. The Sabbath was past. And the first day of the week, one more time. Whatever calendar you look at, Sunday, first day of the week, one more time. And where did they go? Where did they go? I'm looking at these crazy people saying, bury me in the ground so that I can be resurrected like Jesus. And that's why when they dig them up, they did. Because Emmanuel was in the tomb. One more time. His body was not placed in the ground, period. Ever was he placed in the ground. He was allowed to be, his life was extinguished before man, but not before GODofgods. That's why he didn't go and put him in the ground. He was put in the tomb. He just sitting back there in the room waiting. Yeah, they'd be opening up the door in a minute, and I go on and continue what I'm supposed to do, fulfillment of purpose. See what I'm saying? For the chosen few. One more time. The chosen few. Did you not hear what I said? Everybody didn't get to see him. Only the chosen few got to see him. He was mad at his disciples because they like, you didn't believe him? Why you didn't believe him? It ain't like everybody was running around saying they saw me, because everybody ain't allowed to see me. But all y'all seen me, and all I told all y'all what was going to happen. Wow. But it's only 11 he's talking to now. It's no longer 13, now it's 12. One more time. And it's really not even that. It's just 11. Because he's coming to them, so that only they can see him. Just like only them other ones that can see him. And he mad with them for not believing in him and them, for the simple fact he already told them what was going to happen. But at the same time, they're mortal men. They are a part of him. But once he was able to see him again, then they had the faith. One more time. One more time. They had the faith to do what? To continue what he had already taught them that they could do. One more time. And they went out and taught everywhere, the God working with them and confirming the work through the accompanying signs. One more time. What did he always keep telling you? Pay attention to the signs. Selah, Selah, Selah. I don't believe in that. Amen, amen. Why would I believe in that when the book of Psalms, book of prayers, keeps ending S-E-L-A-H. Selah, Selah, Selah. One more time. Keeps on healing. That ain't my concept. That is the knowledge that he gave me, because I went and asked him knowledge of me and who I be. One more time. We as a people, All we got to do is realize and recognize. He said, feed the puppets go. He said, hear the word of the Lamb. What are you afraid of? There's nothing to be afraid of. At the same time, like I keep trying to tell people time and time again, GODofgods is gold of the living, not of the dead. GODofgods created Adam to live, not to die. GODofgods changed man's length of time on earth. He did not change time. Adam lived to be 930 years. Just like we count years today, that's how the years was then. Because GODofgods is not going to change what he already created, time. Before he created man, he created time. And he going to change time for man. Really? No. He changed man's time that no longer is it possible for you to be here hundreds and hundreds of years. You get 120. That's the time he changed. There was an end date on man, 120. Before that, there was no end date. There was no end date. And that's when he realized the arrogance, just like at the Tower of Babel. They was not trying to be disrespectful. They were building a tower to honor him, GODofgods. And I say him, and I mean him. One more time. I know what the lion represents, because he said what the lion represents. And he said for she to go out and serve he. One more time. Because he created she to serve he. One more time. And she ain't got no part of serving he. Excuse me. Show me a lioness that got a part of serving. You understand? Because it goes against the laws of what? Nature. She. S-H-A. Capital S, capital H, capital I, son. One more time. Mother Earth, Mother Nature. Mother Nature, Mother Earth, excuse me. Mother Nature was here first, then Earth. Yeah, the sun, the essence of life. She, son, Mother Nature. One more time. That's why no man can go against nature. Y'all keep running around here believing in everything that you can't see instead of believing in what you can. You can see the first letter is a J, but you can't say what you see. One more time. I just got through doing this exact same thing yesterday. I do it almost every time I meet someone new. And the first letter they say, when I say Jesus, they say J, but they can't say Jesus. One more time. I keep telling people, stop brain whitewash, stop brain whitewash, stop brain whitewash, stop brain whitewash. 1, 2, 3. Through the nostrils, he brought the brain to life first. Put forth efforts to connect to he. And when you can, he will make you special, just like he said. He appeared to the chosen ones that were chosen from gold, not the chosen ones that wanted. When he declared, the ones who was already responsible needed that one more last kick in. You understand? Why y'all niggas ain't believing what he's saying, what they saying? It's me, man. Do what you're supposed to do. Because they not lying. Everybody is not going to be able to. And everybody never was. Excuse me. It's 11 of y'all. Go out and do your job, man. Because 12 already did his. Excuse me. 12 already did his. One more time. One more time. 12 already did his. He already fulfillment of purpose. He did what he's supposed to do. That's why it's on 11. Now y'all go out and do what y'all supposed to do. One more time. Men, black men. It's time to do more than just stick your chest out. It's time to use what you got. Like I was talking to a young man, and the first thing he wanted to tell me is about it wasn't no J at that time. One more time, stop that. Stop using that. Don't tell me it wasn't no J, but then there's Jews, Judas, John, Judas, and Joseph. Let me see. King of the Jews, born in Jerusalem, king, born in Jerusalem, king of the Jews, baptized by John, betrayed by Judas, stepdad named Joseph. 5 J's, but you keep saying wasn't no J back then. See, that's what I keep trying to tell him. But then again, I understand, just like, bam, just like in the book said, everybody not going to get to see him, but the chosen few that do get to see him are the what? The chosen few. The only time he was upset was the ones who had knowledge of him. But in one more time, his power. It's all about his power. They needed to see him one more time so that they can make sure that they ain't just, hey man, am I trying to be who I mean, damn. I know I ain't all that, man. And now I'm even, especially Peter, the one who already did disclaim. You understand what I'm saying? So, all that, they had doubts. They had doubts that maybe they, trying to be who they ain't. And he needed to come and let them know. That's what I keep trying to tell people. Always remember his power first and foremost. That's why they needed to see him one more time so that then they could go and do what they're supposed to do for fulfillment of purpose. For Judas had already did what he had supposed to do. Never forget, Judas did what he supposed to do, not what he wanted to do, what he supposed to do for fulfillment of purpose to display his power. One more time. It always comes back to his power. One more time. In the name of Emmanuel. Keep that in your mind. You understand what I'm saying? Nigri ni mawanzo. Boom is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam called son, S-U-N, mother nature, mother earth. Name of the true begotten son, Matthew 1:23, Emmanuel, I-M-A-N-U-E-L, whose name means go with us. In the name of the true motherland, Nigritia, N-I-G-O-I-T-I-A, land of the ghosts. Kunta Kinte Ki Swahili Tower of Babel. Amani kutoka yu peace from above. Trip seas, trip seas, trip seas. Cool, calm, collected. WWW. Whole wide